No idea how I'm going to talk about this movie in 5 minutes or less, but I guess I'll give it my best shot here. Searching was not only it was probably the biggest surprise of the year so far. Simply because I knew literally nothing about it. I didn't know what the plot was. I didn't know anything about it until I watched Chris Stuckman's review, and I'm like, oh, Searching, I've never heard of that. Let's see what he thinks of it. And he gave it glowing reviews, and I'm like, okay, usually my opinion tends to align with Chris Stuckman. We have very similar tastes in movies. So I'm like, you know what? I'll see it. And I did. And this might be one of my favorites of all time. This was an absolute masterpiece. Hands down, best movie of the year. Like, I loved Operation Finale. It was great, but this surpasses it. Like as much as I relate to the core subject, oh no, oh no. Much I relate to the core subject material of Operation Finale a lot more. This was definitely the far superior movie, and I'm saying that from someone who thought Operation Finale was the best movie of the year. But it's just absolutely genius. This is going to be remembered as a classic within probably give it 2 decades, and this will be like one of those top ones that everyone recalls and remembers. My best way to describe it is a feature-length Black Mirror episode if it was the hands-down best episode of Black Mirror ever made. It is a technology-based thriller told entirely from the perspective of a computer screen. It is essentially told from a screen capture of a computer screen, and the entire film takes place within this essentially screen capture of this man's computer, and it's just genius. It's genius how they tell a story through the way someone uses their computer, if that makes sense, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to give away anything about the plot, because I think the less you know going into this, the better. Just know that within the first 5 minutes of the movie, I was a crying mess, and this is within 5 minutes of the movie starting. I haven't even gotten to know the characters yet, and already, like, oh my god, the opening part of this movie just got me so badly, and just the entire movie is just incredibly well done, because it is so, I mean, going back and watching it gives you so much hints, so much subtle clues within which just simply a computer screen that you can figure it out going through the second time. But the first time, this entire mystery that's unraveling through this person's computer research, if that makes sense, is incredible, because you don't expect it at all. There's no way, and when it all starts to come together, you just like, there's like, the entire movie I was on the edge of my seat, like this is like the normal, like, relaxed, I was like this the entire time. It was so tense. It was the most unrelaxing movie, and the performance was incredible. I think, what's his name? His name John Cho, is that right? If that's wrong, I'm gonna sound really racist, but I think that's his name. Harold from Harold and Kumar, and he also plays Sulu in the new Star Trek movies. Incredible, hands down best performance of the career. I didn't realize he was a very strong actor. I mean, he's good in Harold and Kumar, and he's good in Star Trek, but it's more like comedic roles, if that makes sense. This is just a very, very strong, like, Oscar-worthy performance, in my opinion. Everyone in this movie had incredible performances, and I think perhaps one of the most interesting elements of the movie is the way it's so expertly captured modern computer use and social media use. And I think it's just, it felt so natural and so realistic. The only thing, and Your Movie Sucks pointed this out in his review, is that the mouse movements were very slow, which is obviously a consequence of it not actually being a guy using his computer in an actual movie. No one would like drag their mouse that slowly. However, just the behavioral patterns and like the way you see, like, stop, do something else, or erase something, it felt so natural, and the way he navigated, the way the characters navigated through websites and things like that just felt so natural. I felt like we were watching someone use their computer and a mystery unraveling through that, and I think that's incredible. It's genius. And I think it's genius on two levels: is the way they use technology to tell a story in film, like the way it's a computer. It's a guy using his computer, and that tells the story. It's through a capture of a computer screen. I think that's absolutely genius. I mean, they tried to do it on Friendly, but Unfriended was garbage. Let's be real. This was an incredible movie. And then also, it's just the writing and the mystery that unfolds. It's absolutely genius. How do they come up with all these different intricate layers that they like cleverly weave throughout the movie? So if you go back, you'll see all the hints throughout leading up to this, the resolution of this mystery, which is completely unpredictable your first time around. You're not going to guess wrong. And it was best movie of the year, must see, one of my favorites, probably of all time, 10 out of 10. Go see this movie.